Yes. Okay. Get over on the right one here. There we go. Okay. So new day rolled in half an hour ago. Um, and yeah, I got daily stuff to do. Honestly, I'm not sure what else to say, but I have daily stuff to do, and give or take an hour or so to do it. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna. What's up in the incursions? Might just do these tomorrow. They're not bad. They're not bad today. Not bad at all. Um, ooh, slightly interesting, at least for me. I know for a lot of players this isn't much, but in my opinion, it is a notable goal for any game that you play a lot of. I am approximately 3 hours out from crossing the 400-hour mark in Warframe. I have spent way too much time in this game for it being a game that I honestly originally was just kind of like, I wish I could find an excuse not to play. But it's grown on me. um, and yeah, it's a good game. It takes a while to get good, but once it gets good, boy howdy, does it just pick itself right up. Um, daily stuff.
Who have we
Hijack
got
a
on the
cruise
line?
ship.
Oh, yeah. I don't have a line.
Probably knock most of those out maybe tomorrow or something, or some of those out tomorrow. I'm seriously thinking I might shoot for Netracells because I haven't streamed for a couple days, mostly because I just didn't feel like it. We did run the Archon hunt yesterday, so Archon crystals. I'm trying to get a bunch of them just so that I can have a bunch of Tau Forge sitting there, just so that I can use the freaking things because they're really good. They're a really easy way to boost your frame. Right now, I really want blue. I want the Azure blue ones for
Please remember
Kome.
to hand in any
Nova, I
valuable
went for straight
counterfeit
armor
for
with them.
analysis.
Kome, I want to shoot for because it's the Tau Force ones are a big part of Nova. The way I have mine set up. Kome, I want to go for health because
Did you
she's
get
already
something?
got a lot of
Who? Me?
um,
Huh?
public right. Yeah, she's already got a fair amount of armor, so I want to boost the health up, which the Netra cells can do that. And the other bonus with boosting the health with Kome at I think it's 225 health per Tau Forged or 150. I think it's 150 per non-Tau Forged. Is every 250 health, which Nova doesn't have a ton of health. It would benefit to have that, but not as much as on Kome. Every 250 health I have gives me another 6% with the Arcane Bellicose. Bellicose? Arcane Bellicose. I'm calling it Arcane Bellicose. Or a
Go
handful
with
of
the
other
herd,
things.
You'll get eaten if you go alone in a
Um,
Netracell.
painfully, the only ways that I'm distinctly aware of to get Archon crystals are the Archon hunt, which is once a week, and per week you get 5 search runs of Netracells. Um, maxing at 300%. Sounds like a ton. I don't think they were horrifically high. Like, they're relatively easy. I do grab Nova for anything marked high level or very high difficulty. Oh, scratch that. They are high level, high difficulty. No consumables. I'm gonna be frank, I still don't know what exactly consumables are. I think, support charges are one. Beyond that, I'm not really sure. Rarely do you use these in the game, so that's, or at least I rarely use them, so I don't find this too much of an issue. And no self-revive. 2 seconds lost on the last gasp, if you have it. And yeah, shortened bleed out timer. If you see somebody go down, get on it immediately. That's basically all this is. Because they can't get themselves back up, and they don't necessarily have last gasp. Even if they do, I wouldn't rely on it. I won't run... Oh. See, I can just run this as part of a group. It's perfect. Oh, yeah, one person's already got all four. I like when one person grabs all of them, because it does make life easier. Where's my... Oh, there we go. There's my Ignis. Yeah, see? Only thing I would say is annoying about this is the Greslings don't always get dealt with. These guys. I can hit them with all the status types in the world, but if nobody helps, I'm not going to be beating this mini-boss. They drop an arcane, so it's always really nice to be able to get them. But I just do not have, at the moment, the damage output to be able to deal with them solo. I think it escaped. I can deal with most stuff fairly easily. It's just Greslings are a bit of an issue. Where the hell do you want me to go? That's not a way. Unless you want me to go through here and like... Where does it want me to go? Warframe. Freaking Pathfinder. It probably wants me to go up. There we go. As long as I have 9 or more null stars, I will have my full damage reduct, because I think it's 9% apiece. Up to 9%? Oh, so I need 10. I think it's 10. Or no, I think with Nova it might be 10%. I might have a full 10% out of them, I don't remember. Oh, that's why I was freaking confused. Because it's Warframe. And Warframe has to be confused. It's really on them, or potentially me, but more than likely on them, if they pinpoint it prior to me getting to this terminal. Did they find it? No. pinpointed location. The Netrocell hunt isn't super bad. I find the Ignis combined with priming is very good. It's a good mix, so I don't tend to have much issue just because I basically have my surroundings primed constantly.
Using the key glyphs will open the Netrocell, so be ready.
Of course, it would put it back a little bit.
Local threats are triggering a security override. Clear out the uglies to pop the door.
There is a thing here? Question mark. Where is it? Oh, is it in a room or something? They do not need me that bad. Yeah, it's in a puzzle room of some sort. Can I see it? No, I don't think so. Okay. I don't know how to get at that. I really want to, but I don't know how. So, I won't be. Is there like consoles or something? Actually, there's probably something on this side. I don't know. There's probably a little bit of background audio. There might be from the mic. I'm running on a speaker at the moment just because I tend to prefer to. I find my ears, after long periods, can get irritated, and my headphones are falling apart. The leather on them is very it's very done. It's served its lifespan, and then, you know, a couple weeks past that. So, you know, that's part of that. I have tried running earbuds in the past. I could switch to earbuds right now, but I'm just not going to. Sliver. I want that Soma cord. Ow. That's annoying because I don't know how to get it. I haven't done murmur stuff really enough. So I mean, of course I'll run off and deal with that. So we'll just kill a few of the things up here. Oh, that's just an enemy one. Hit with that. The damage reduction on Nova is super overpowered. I absolutely love it. Well, I do need to get kills with the Necromech without going down. So I mean, I don't know what it is they're doing. They still haven't killed it? Fine. Why have they not killed it yet? Seriously? No, they haven't. What the hell, guys? What are you doing over there to what has stopped you from continuing the objective here? Those things are annoying. I basically have to shoot them in each limb separately twice with the big ability just to be able to deal with them. Not the end of the world, just makes them a bit annoying. Took you freaking long enough. This isn't the highest output damage. Honestly, I think Nova's probably a lot higher. One out of 300 enemies. Seriously, game? Give me full credit for kills. Now, if I remember right, it goes based on where you are for these kills. So I don't actually have to kill things exclusively that are in the right zone, just so as long as I am. This Grappler's doing its thing, though. I always like when it does.
Security level dropping. Don't quit now. I gotta know what's in that Netracell.
I'm hoping an Azure Archon Shard better tag perk. Really hoping. I won't say this is the best crew I've ever played with. Okay, I'm gonna go deal with that this time.
What's going on with termites? Trying to lock this thing down. Take them out. We ain't got all day.
Oh, did they already deal with it? Oh, a second there. Oh, they did. Nice. Good for them. I guess they were just figuring it out the first round. That's fine. To be fair, I'm used to playing with very high level players that or a very high level player that loves to learn about these games way more than the average person might. So I'm kind of spoiled. I remember that.
You're in. Grab and go. Can't wait to see what you got when you get back here.
There may not be anything amazing in there, but I don't care. I want the free loot. It's free loot for crying out loud. I mean, really. Okay, and then we blitz. Nah. Apparently I can burn him through the wall. Okay, what do we get?
Excellent work, Tom.
Crimson? Okay. I think it's something like 60% of the time you will get an Archon shard out of this. Not a specific color one, just one, I think it's one of the 3 colors.
Bird.
Um,
Bird.
that's fine.
Freeze. Who? Me? Yep. Yes? How long someone has to
Let's see,
live
I don't
to
know.
get his hands on this much stuff? I don't know. Too long, that's for sure.
No.
Works for me.
Okay. Okay, one person's taking all 4. I think it's most efficient to have one person just take all 4 of them,
That terminal.
and then just be quick.
That was the easy part. Now you have to find the Netricity. Albrecht left terminals coated with partial coordinates in these halls. Yeah, even he got lost down there.
Come on. Oh, it was an auto breach. Here I was going, why? How am I getting these errors? And no, it's just an auto breach. Generally speaking, if you're fast enough, you can literally just run past everything now, which is really nice. When you don't get this, it is just an arcane. Usually, sometimes like a Van Horn or whatever. Yeah, I got away. Did they get him up? No. They need to get him up! Fuck. The host fucking left. Hold on. Hold on. Where's the rest of the squad?
The Netracell is deep in this lab maze. Get control of a few terminals. That'll help you zero in on it.
I'm not soloing this mission. Oh, wait, it just forced all of them onto me. Nope. Nope, nope. You don't lose your key access until you crack it. So I still have 4 more attempts. I'm not doing it solo. I'm not that stupid. Just because the host died and then just up and decided to leave.
Yes? Netracells. Let's go.
Yeah, see?
Perfect.
That's retarded, though. I'm guessing Master Doug's gonna take all of them? Which one is Sanguine?
Listen, you're not getting out of the anchor hold without all 4 key glyphs.
Okay, fine. Fuck it. I'll take it. Get us in.
Only one way out of the anchor hold. Use that terminal.
My null stars will compensate for most of the issues that are coming from this. Taking a slashing status isn't great for every hit,
Somewhere in these labs.
especially since it's going to be this one that they need at the door.
They'll tell you where it is.
But it is what it is. Got an auto breach. Awesome. The damage reduc will help to mitigate incoming damage. I'm not sure if it affects status effects. Like, I'm not sure if it's an across-the-board damage reduction or just partial. Is this not the room? Is it not a set tile? Might not be. Or there could be duplicates of tiles. No, wait, I know it's not a set tile. What am I saying? We did this last week. Oh, fuck, you're doing that. No, you're not doing your thing. Okay. Spy missions lately have been pretty ridiculous. Okay, we got somebody that's already in the area. I think there's two I know that are fine to have on you. Two keys, because neither one of them actually affects the player that much. One of them spawns more Xmas. I don't think it's specifically around the player, I think it's just in general. I'm not dealing with that thing if I'm not sure the players are, and I'm just really not.
That's the natural cell. Open it. Right door, wrong key glyph. Try a different one. Wrong key glyph. Try another one.
Master Doug, you have all of them, good sir.
I was afraid of this. Netrocell security system won't open with all the uglies around.
Oh, I may have to do the whole mission with Slash. That's not good. I thought I could get rid of it. I've never paid that much attention because I always take one of the other ones. But it's possible. There's worse things. Again, damage reduction is going to save my ass time and time again, so. Not extraordinarily worried about it. Seems to be people generally know what they're doing, so. Oh, I hate you things. I have always hated the Jade Xmas ever since they added it. It is the one X. Normally with Xmas, I don't usually care too much. Jade Xmas have a homing beacon built into them, and it feels like they always target me. I know they don't. I know one's actively not targeting me. But I also know it's one of the few things that will do enough hard damage to me that I don't know the exact parameters of it, but I know it'll do enough of the nasty damage that I literally just die repeatedly. So they get an insta-kill from me. Okay, let's get out here and deal with this thing. Oh, good. There's the exit room. Oh, really? Really? Okay. Duly noted, whichever one of you two that was, you can deal with the next one. I don't need to rush off and deal with that myself. Was it through here? I feel like it wasn't. No, it definitely wasn't. Whatever. Nope, not that. priming everything and slowing them down. I mean, I can speed them up, but it doesn't serve a ton of purpose. I feel like we aren't killing it quite the level I'd like to see that at. Where is he downed? Okay, we've got players that understand no respawns. That's very good. It's very good. If players understand that there are no respawns, that changes how questioning I am. Let me guess, I could spawn a necromech. Nope, apparently not. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Something's going on with termites. Trying to
Okay.
lock this thing down. Take him out. We ain't got all day.
That thing's just really shimmy and away. There. Trying to remember, I don't remember which. Oh, and now you're hiding in the wall. Time to burn you. You can just burn a little bit now. Primed enemies take so much more damage. It's awesome.
Your necromech is en route to you, even as we speak. I look forward to the ensuing mayhem.
It's not that I can't deal with those things, it's that I hate them, and, well, to be frank, they just kill too easily. Out of all of the things, even the fire status ones, they're annoying, but they're not that bad. No, they'll just do a lot of damage with their guns and whatever. But the Jade Xmas, woo, do a little more than that. No.
Take whatever Albrecht was hiding and get back to the sanctum.
Any resources I can get from my dropping frames, I am 70 FPS, 80 FPS. I think streaming to 2 platforms at once does kind of take a toll on my system. It's not super big, but I have noticed it, and I can drop a lot of FPS for it, like the better part of 100. Luckily, that's 100 down from 180, so you know, it's still pretty fine. I'm averaging right now about 80-ish, depending on the room and all that. Just since it's only one player waiting at the exit. let's see, if I come stare over here, 71, 73.
Mission complete. Excellent
Cutscenes
work.
I know can tend to be low. Ooh, it's hell-forged. I want to say these are a lot. These are definitely a lot lower. I want to say they're like 16% or something. But we take that. Hell-forged, and it's Azure too. So that's exactly what I wanted for Kobe. I can craft Tau-forged shards because I have that helmet segment. I actually ground out that helmet segment like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Did we do EDA together the other day? I don't know. I'm not sure what EDA is.
Perfect.
It's good to see you back, though. Elite Deep Archimedia, no. I don't think I've done any Deep Archimedia. This wasn't too bad last time. Somebody else can have that one. Somebody's already taken that one. Nice.
Only one way out of the anchor hold. Use that terminal. Take your key glyphs and get to it. Come on.
I think I am aware of Deep Arch. Yeah, speak English. I am aware of Deep Archimedia, but I haven't played it.
That was the easy part. Now you have to find the Netrus.
I don't remember.
Albrecht left
I don't know why.
coded with partial coordinates in these halls. Yeah, even he got lost down here.
Might be level related or something. I don't know. I was advised against it. I know that. Oh, looks like we got at least one other person going for this. Did somebody go down? Oh no, Helios went down, that's fine. Ow! Oh, please, somebody get me up. I am not getting brought back up, am I? I don't think so. No. Oh, fair enough. I'm just gonna abort. I'm gonna get... It's too early in the mission. I'm just gonna get AFK'd.
Thank you, bird. Boy, preserve me from a newly minted brain and a beginner on the fiddle.
I'm hoping I wasn't the host of that. I'm not sure if I was. And I'll immediately jump off the ground. That's great.
Are we heading out then? In my humble opinion, you'll last longer with a few warm bodies to soak up the damage. Let's rob the old fart blind.
Deep Archimedia sounds like it's worth it. I don't have a ton of variety in frames. Still working on expanding that with primes and such, so. Okay, they've taken one. Critical taking. I can live with that one.
If you want to find out what Albrecht was up to in that Netracell, you'll need one of each key glyph.
Fine, I'll take this too.
Ready? To leave the anchor hold, access that terminal.
There we go again. Some quality programming, making sure that I always have my weapons on
Get
spawn.
control of a few terminals, that'll help you zero in on it.
If they kill the Gresling, I'm more than happy to pick up the rewards. If they're killing the Gresling when I get back, that'd be awesome. If they're not, I'm not dealing with it. Oh, looks like they killed. Oh, they did kill it. Nice. Slip over here and grab that one. Unidentified item. Probably an arcane. That's nice. So how's your day been, Hazbat? Hopefully it's been too rough of a day. I think Deep Arc immediate access through the Sanctum Anatomica, so is nobody over there getting that? Well, no. Okay. Well then. I'll get it. Had good luck with auto breaches lately, so you know. Might as well pinpoint it.
Use the key glyph and get ready for whatever happens next. That wasn't the right key glyph. Try again.
I'm coming, I'm coming. Probably have it in my thing. I don't think these go in the inventory, but whatever you want to call it. I probably have it.
Right door, wrong key glyph. Try a different one. Wrong key glyph. Try another one.
Okay, maybe I don't. Oh, is that the targeted? That is the targeted. Okay. That's not so bad, though. That's really not. That would be bad if you took the penalty for health if you're moving, but on its own, that specific thing is not bad at all. I just gotta stay mobile. Where are the enemies? Oh, they're over here. Okay. At least it doesn't target me while I'm moving. Kind of just targets me here and there. But locks on a singular spot, which means I can dodge it easily enough. Makes it relatively simple to avoid. And even if not, it is only electricity damage, so... Killing lots over here? Ooh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Something's going on with termites. Trying to lock this thing down. Take them out. We ain't got all day.
Well, thank you. The Ignis and Nova combination can be quite deadly. I just do these because I need more Archon shards for stuff. Never have enough of them right now, so... And so long as you got a party, it's fine. Nice. I think this is the third pulse I've done today.
Security level dropping. Hit them till they stop moving.
It's not horrible content either. Just so long as you got a party that half knows what they're doing, knows enough to pick people up.
Necromites are slowing us down. Find them. Smash them.
Never been a huge fan of the Entrade content. I don't mind this so much. I need to start playing more of the other stuff. To be fair, when it came out, I was a bit more underleveled than I am now. I don't remember what level I was. I want to say I was fighting maybe like 60, 70 level enemies at that time. Like that's before I kind of got into the current end game.
Albrecht didn't want anyone in here. I want to know why.
Why didn't I like them, or why didn't I bother doing them? Or why do I want to bother doing them?
Nothing about Albrecht? Okay. Next time.
For me there is a little bit. I think you can get Dante parts from some of it and that, so there's still some reason to do it. Not a massive reason, you are right. I've only been doing, I think this is the second week I've done this. thing. I think didn't Trotty Labs come out last winter? I want to say it was like New Year's-ish update that it came out on. Oh, really? I might have to do that then. Always do with a few extra cosmetic items for characters or landers or, you know.
One must make the best of it.
Bird,
Can never say no to
I know you can take a
customization.
punch. Perfect.
At one point, it would have been above what I could do. I don't know. I might be able to handle it now. With the right squad, I'm sure I could. Not sure about Tenokai. They might be in this content. I know the other stuff definitely is. Yeah. The shard stuff is worth doing, so I can't really argue with it. It at least allows people to get up to 6 shards a week rather than 1. I mean, if you were stupidly lucky, you could get 6 Tau Forged shards, but I doubt that happens too often. Okay, I think I'm just gonna switch out the squad.
Oh, hello, Netricels. Let's go. Let's crack.
It really is. Yeah. Once the story stuff and the grinding's done. I've heard you can sell Cal mods for some platinum, so there could still be some reason to do it. That's what my friend said. I don't think I've done any Cal content other than the basic mission.
One of each key glyph.
I feel like I already played with Burke. I feel like I recognize his skin. I don't know. I might just be crazy.
Get control of a few terminals. That'll help you zero in on them.
That could work. Probably gives you an excess for Katir as well. Assuming you don't already have everything from Katir. Yes. A couple weeks ago, he had a very large inventory. It was a bit weird. He had 10 or 15 mods, I think. You never know. He might add something in. Always worth checking. Either that or there might just be something random that for some reason is in Katir's inventory. Ribbon sliver? Yeah. Be nice if it was a little easier to get stuff for the ducats for Katir. Not much. I don't mind the difficulty it's at right now, but a little bit would be nice. I doubt we'll get corrosive and gas, because you can slot those via Archon mods now. I would love to see it, don't get me wrong. 4 mods for 4, or saving 8 slots worth of adjusting, but I can't say it's the most likely thing.
Use the key glyph and get ready for whatever happens next.
Be nice to get blast as well,
Next security system
as it is a
won't
duel.
open with all the uglies around. Clear them out and make sure the system can see you doing it.
I'm curious to know what the next bit of story they're going to release is. I mean, they've done what? 3? I want to say 3 major sections of story since the new war. They might have. I'm not sure. I know that Ignis doesn't have it. I haven't put it on, and it's not proccing it, but they might have for other ones. Ignis might have just gotten ignored because it's a flamethrower. It would make more sense to build in heat. They might. I haven't looked at my Brahma in quite a while. I never finished leveling it either. I think I'm 1 Forma out on it or something. I just found it was really hard to level.
Something's going on with
Takes a while.
termites. Trying to lock this thing down. Take them out. We ain't got all day.
Not. It might have for the Brahma. I don't know. It does come with a valence bonus, so that would technically be 2 built-in status chances. Same with one of the Tenet weapons. Yeah. Still takes the primary slot though.
It's working. You gotta keep going.
So the Tenet. Trying to think if Agendus is the RPG or if it's the axe and shield. I think it might be the axe and shield. Either way, there's a Tenet weapon that's effectively an RPG that would probably have the AoE effect as well. Well, you enjoy your gameplay. Thanks for popping around.
Albrecht's damn necromites are reinforcing the Netracell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out.
Luckily, I don't have to deal with it.
You're in. Grab and go. Can't wait to see what you've got when you get back here.
Toss up. Do I run Cal's content after this? I might try Cal's content, just see if I can't get an Archon mod. Or currency for it.
Not what I was hoping for, but that could still come in handy.
I think I've still got one more run of this to do first, though. It'll either be Cal's content or Halvania that I go to next. 'Cause I haven't done the daily stuff on Halvania yet. Or the weekly, and it's worth going at least far enough into the weekly stuff. I ground out everything for the weekly last time. I need to take another look at the rewards. I think it might only be worth doing like 2 sections of it, realistically. Enough to get the Archon crystal, and that's about it. Not super worth going beyond that.
Another job well executed.
Ribbon Sliver. I don't see... Oh no, we got a melee arcane adapter. It's not bad. It's sourceable through other things though. So it's not a great reward.
I feel sorry for Bird. Oh, hello. IMO, Solo's a no.
Yeah, I have one more.
Have at it, but I'm telling you, Albrecht wasn't messing around with his security. Bring friends. Works for me.
Once I'm done this, I'll double check how many Azure Archon shards I have. Red ones are good if you just need strength. I wouldn't mind kind of bonusing more off of the health end of it and having the strength be kind of a secondary bonus. Two energy. Activating an ability inflicts you with stuff. Oh. Come on, people. We gotta take them all.
You're not getting out of the anchor hold without all
Inflicts
4
50
keyclips.
damage. I can probably take this. They've taken that, and what is this one? No. Oh, sure. This has never ended poorly. Spreading it across 4.
Access that terminal.
I've never had any issues when we've done this. It's not like, well, I mean, does mean whoever's last is the most likely one
The
to bring it in.
Netracell is hidden somewhere in these labs. Sniff it out yourself or get control of terminals. They'll tell you where it is.
Not seeing any enemies spawning, which is a bit weird. I'm just gonna give it a minute. I know it's somewhere around the 200 to 300 meters that it'll go out of the way for. And I know he was running to this one. Was. Oh, it is still probably ahead of this. Not this far ahead, likely. What, you haven't done it? Dude, what the heck? Get in there and do it. What, do you need me to do it? Oh, shit. Is it broke? That's a bitch. It's broken. Constantly have caps locks on. We've got to do the optional find it anyway. I know it's not going to be this way, but it is worth looking.
Papa left some bad things
Just
behind.
to see.
That book's one of them.
I think we might be in a completely broken thing. Yeah, no, we're fucked. That sucks.
Please remember to hand in any voca you encounter.
It is what it is.
Analysis.
Like I don't lose anything for that really. It is just a
I like
pain.
you. You're not like the others. Do you need me? Go with the herd.
Yes, need to do my last Netracell for the week. Frame rate climbs up. And a few minutes later, door opens.
Ready? To leave
Okay, we got one person took all 4. That's exactly what I like to see. Dude, this guy got all 4 of them.
The Netracell is hidden somewhere in these labs. Sniff it out yourself or get control of terminals.
Every time I see it where it's like there's almost no enemies, it's almost a telltale. I've noticed this game since 1999 has broken more than it used to. Just from the year or so that I've played. It tends to like to break itself a bit on new updates. But 1999 has been particularly bad for enemies not spawning and just generally breaking the game in very necessary ways and soft locking the mission, so to speak. Are we dealing with this guy? We want to deal with the Gresling? I'll hit him with rocks. Come on, Grizzly. Where the hell are you? I think it got away. I don't technically know. But I think. Oh, we've got a bolt. Yeah, we do. Not entirely unwelcome for this phase, so long as it doesn't keep that up while we're actually running the main part. It'll just be annoying then. Nice thing about one person having all 4. Where's the one that has all 4?
Using the key glyphs will open the Netracell. So be ready.
I'm gonna go back by him. Try and keep not exactly pairs per se, but kinda grouped in some way, somewhat. Oh, he's looking for Voka. That is a bit annoying, my dude. Not
really supposed to do that per se when we're in a mission. And we've already, when you're the key mover, you're not really supposed to do that. Come on. Keep moving. Get to that objective. Not get too caught up in other stuff. I wonder if he has broken markers. Yeah, I think his markers might be broken. Effectively flying blind. Yeah. Oh. I fell off the map. Okay, I think his marker might be unbroken. Either it was broken, or I reminded him, hey, we got an objective to do, you mind? Or something like that. Where is he going? Come on, up here. Yeah, it seems like he might have broken markers. Dude. Thank you.
We ain't done. Local threats are triggering a security override. Clear out the Hucklebees to pop the door.
Now we can work on the objective. I'm gonna guess that he just had a completely broken path marker, which painfully does actually fit for warframe these days. Happens too often, I think.
Collect your necromech from the dispenser at your convenience. Give them hell.
Find enemies. Yay! I get all my thingies back.
Lights are reinforcing the Netracell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out.
Is somebody running for that? Got a couple people running for that. Apparently I have a necromancer. One of 300 without getting destroyed. If I really cared about this objective, I'd do it in like Cetus. I just do low level stuff. I just grind the kills specifically. However, I don't care much which means I basically am just gonna be lazy and, you know, do them here.
Don't quit now. I gotta know what's in that.
Probably won't get all 300 of them, but you know. Die, you freaking Jade Eximus. You're not doing that. You can take direct impact 140,000 instead of 10s. Come to think of it, I don't think my Grattler's max either. For me, it matters very little because I don't have a ton of arc weapon mods, arc gun mods. So it doesn't really make a difference for me to not have it max leveled. It's nice that I can do it via this, but like putting foreman and stuff, it's like I can get like 2, or I can get like 5 mods on the a bunch of status types. That's about all I got. Like I literally just don't have the mods for it, so. I'll go for melee. Okay, I don't have enough mag in this right now. Nope. We're not doing this.
Albrecht didn't let anyone in here. I want to know why.
You know, go zooming off to the exit. I got 7 seconds to get there. 2 seconds. Nice. Just made it.
Another job well executed.
That's it for my Netra cells. Oh, and another Archon shard. Take it. Won't hear me complain about it. Every 3 of those is 1 Tau Forged one.
Now that you're here, Tenno, let's put you to work.
Do you need me?
Netra cells. Yes, I'm out. I'm out of those for the day. Or for the week.
Let us see if we cannot find something suited to your...
As an added bonus, this also gives me Cavia standing. So eventually, at my slow rate of 23,000 a day, I will be able to reach Illuminate. I'm not particularly heavily grinding this, but you know. I won't complain about slowly getting that done. We'll exit the Sanctum. Go Tinker Kome a little bit, and then we'll see where we go after that. Might just get off. I'm not sure yet. We'll grab this version of Kome. Pop it over to here. So see, I can, or I have a Tau Forged. I can get 225 health, which is almost a 6% increase on top of the health increase. Alternatively, you can just use Crimson ones and get a flat 10%. I think it's 15 for Tau Forge 10, and it's 10% for not. But in my opinion, in this case, it would be more to benefit, to my benefit to take it as health. I have enough to make a second Tau Forged. Probably won't right now, just because it'd be more efficient to do one Tau Forged slot for health, which will give me 1500 health, which boosts me 4% in strength. So I will slot that. I could shoot for armor as well. The caveat with armor is above like 80%, it becomes just abysmally small, the improvement. Like this is going up 1%, not even a percent per 150. Or is this a little over 1%? This is a little, it's 1.2%. Because it's exponential though, that also decreases with time. Because it's 80% plus I can get another 40%, I'm pretty okay with leaving the armor where it is. A lot of this right now, or all of this right now, is purely through mods, which I have a lot of mods fueling it, but I'm okay with that. Dave's gonna give me so much shit for building it this way. But whatever. You can also take these out and stuff. It only costs bile, which isn't like amazing to get, but it's not the worst. I want to just flip over these real quick, just make sure there's not something specific I'm really looking to get. These three got added relatively recently. I'd say relatively in a very literal sense because I think they got added when crafting Tau Forged became a thing. It's probably around the time that they added Entrati Labs. If you're specifically going for this, like this would be good for Volt. In theory, you could put something decent from this on Volt. Affected by electricity status. Yeah, you'd be... Yeah, you're trying to do electricity damage specifically with this, which is a little weird. Yeah, these are all kind of weird. Now, this increased secondary crit chance could actually, that would be really awesome on Ember. I'm not sure what the bonus to that would be. Tau Forged Topaz. I'm gonna look that up. Okay, Archon Shard. Oh, this is just a general for Archon Shards. Topaz. Blast damage, heat damage, and rad. Status. Tau Forged.
Nope, that just opened another tab for... That didn't do anything. Acquisition. Oh, you can get these from Deep Archimedia as well. I didn't know that. Archon Hunt, chance is 80% to get one. Major quotations on that. I'm not sure what they mean by expected 1 to 2 and nearly guaranteed Archon Hunt. Literally, the point of doing it is to get an Archon Shard. Netrocells, 52% chance to get common, 12% chance to get a Tau Forged. You get 5 runs a week. You're over, so that's a 64% chance total you will get a shard. It's a high chance, technically not 100%. In 5 runs, I think I didn't pull a shard once. And I think that is the odds, like 1 in 5 won't. Or no, the odds are 2 in 4? 2 in 5? I think the odds are about 2 in 5. Deep Archimedia. I might have to start running apparently again in there. I think that's what Hazmat was saying. And I might have just not understood that. Odds are fairly decent. Deep Archimedia, uncommon reward pool. It's same 64% chance as Netrocells. Rare reward pool goes that's 50, 64. Yeah, it's still 64%, just biasing more toward it's a 25% chance to be Tau Forged and roughly 40% chance to do common. And then legendary reward pool, it's a 50-50 drop on whether it's a Tau Forged one or not. You can't get a common. But that's not what I want to know. What I want to know is the stat line for Tau Forged Topaz. Fusion costs Stella, which is a resource gotten from Entrati. That's another reason to have to do them, to play in the Entrati area. Not much, obviously, but if you are interacting with fusions a lot for Archon shards, you do need that currency. Oh, here we go. Topaz. How do I tell the difference between a base and a Tau Forged? Oh, is it the parentheses? Okay. So Tau Forged, if I were to get one, it would be 1.5% every time you kill an enemy. Yeah, that figures up to a max of 75%. That would be good. Like, that'd be really freaking good on Ember. Because her whole shtick is heat damage. So if you were to slap up to a max of 75%, I don't know if that's 75% per shard, or if that's just 75% period. But that increases secondary crit chance. So say it's a max of 75%, 1.5 times 5 is 7.5%. Assuming it's then capped at 75%, which I don't think is horrible. 75, like 7.5% per kill would be 10 kills. Yeah, 10 kills, and you would be maxing one. In theory, 50 kills, you'd max all of them. Are you going wrong there? I don't think so. I don't think you could go wrong there. It's just really expensive. That's kind of the thing about those three. If you don't get them, I'm just gonna slot that. This is one that I would put in everything. Apparently, you can. My friend says it's a horrible idea to have it in there. Not so much for me at my level, but in the future, one of the drifter schools or operator schools, just you can go in there and get energy for your warframe really easily, apparently. That doesn't apply to me because I don't have that. I'm not up in my drifter schools by a ton. So we gained total, what was it, 201% up to 217. So a solid 16% bonus here, and what, I want to say it was something around 5 to 800 health. Or, well, no, I could do math. 3, 450, 5, 6, 75, 675 health. Which, it equates to a bonus here, which is good. I think Archon mods are pulled in after mods. I don't think they go in before, otherwise they'd be super OP for armor, because, like, Kome has a fair bit of armor, right? Admittedly, I am boosting a little bit extra. I did take a debuff in armor recently, because I put Neutron Star on. But I've got Umbral Fiber, okay? Plus 150% armor. I've got Carnus Carapace, plus 55%. I've got Jugulus Carapace, plus another 55, so 110%, 200, and we'll say, for simplicity of math, 60%. Technically 252.4 percent bonus armor. But, like, her base armor is solid. Like, 80% is a solid armor bit. I've added as well null stars, so I'll get a 75% damage reduction so long as I have a minimum of 8, because it's 10% apiece, so 8 null stars and less, and I start losing my damage reduction. 8 null stars and more, and I maintain it. They don't prime because that's a Nova specific mod that I think ties to one of the other abilities, which honestly is almost worth throwing on here in lieu of, like, her 4th for how often I use her 4th. It would honestly be more beneficial to prime if I could. I might look at that. Not to say this is bad, but just for my specifics or uses, having, I think this applies to config 1. If I switch to config 2, yeah, I only have it set to apply to config 1. So I could still build it to be the other way. I might actually do that, swap 4th out for whatever ability allows me to put that mod on. But then adding the health means I go from the base health of 344. I went up a fair bit because I think these mods, yeah, these plus 40%, so 100 and say 80% total, which these max at 180%. Just want to point that out. These were all maxed. It'd be like significantly better yet. Caveat is it becomes stupidly expensive to have on. Like, I can earn 8 between these two, and that 8 would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it would leave 3 for an Exilus mod. That means, in terms of Exilus mods, I have to go 6 and below. I don't even think I could have 7. Unless I threw an Umbral Forma on, in which case that changes things a little bit. I do have an Umbral Forma. I think it's a blueprint right now. I need to make that. Nova, on the other hand, Molecular Fission, Molecular Prime. Oh, wait, no, because I can only take null stars off. That's why that's a bitch. I think Molecular Fission may have something to do with Molecular Prime. Now that I think about it, you can only suck null stars off of Nova, so, kind of becomes a pain. Doesn't really allow for that. A little bit annoying, but it is what it is. But like Nova, 1,000 armor is almost 80%.
it's not super consistent between the frames. Like 1500 is 84%, and then a Nova 77. Maybe it is the same between the frames. I don't know. I don't care much. And then 914 health, which gives less of a bonus from Arcane Bellicos, but I'm not focusing as much on health on this frame. These all give armor because I wanted more armor, not because it actually would be the most beneficial move. But Nova is ridiculously tanky, so, you know, it works. Gome is now also somewhat ridiculously tanky, because it's 75% plus a chance to plus 50% damage reduction effectively. So again, down to that 13.5, and then yada yada yada. Basically winds up being like 2% if I have both abilities running. This doesn't regen, so I do have to consistently reuse it. This is on there because at the moment I don't have a way of infusing them with a lot of energy on initial, which is important. But this basically gives me enough to start this and start this both out of the gate, because starting energy is 220, or no, it's just under half of this, so I can easily jump into those two, and even this if I want. Technically, this is the only one I wouldn't be able to launch immediately, but that's good for Kome because for longer missions, this you want for damage reduction, this you want for damage reduction, this you want because, you know, if you want to do the challenges, it's good to start them early. Ember, I think those orange Tau Forged crystals, Topaz, would be good for this because her abilities, and it's not specifically tied to abilities, but Ember with an Ignis would be killer for that. I think I have, yeah. Oh, no, I took the primary and melee off because I wanted to take a picture of it. But this kit would be sweet with her. Except maybe Sunderman. I might need to switch those out if I want to make that super effective. But that ability would work really well with her. Honestly, I'm kind of getting, like, I'm at a point where I almost have some decently built frames. Ember Prime I need to throw Forma at. Limbo Prime I'm probably not going to throw Forma at. At some point I will throw a potato in it, but that's just on premise more than anything. If it's a Prime, you're clearly not going to get rid of it. Throw in a potato when you have a spare. Caliban came with a potato, I think. Does Caliban have a potato in it? I think he does. Pretty sure he does. Definitely does. Again, I didn't put it in here. It just kind of came in here. We'll just upgrade those. 700. I got 10. Here, have plus ability strength. And, oh, you're one of the few friends I would actually run Kamisado on. And, of course, Bellicose. This I'm just auto-locking on most stuff now. It's the only one that I have rank 5 in, and it is really effective, just kind of general. This attacks from summon minions increase ability strength by 4%, up to 40% on the next ability cast. That's not the one that I thought it was. Where's the one that directly deals with summons? Summoner's Wrath. Squad receives plus 12.5% companion and summon damage. this is really good. Wherever it buried itself, that would honestly... If I could live without this, which I don't think I can, but if I could... Actually, it would be... It is definitely more effective than a Mars Hatred in terms of Caliban. Switch out Summoner's Wrath 4. Yeah, so it'll do 5, which is just enough. Switching this out for this means that the companions just do better. And then this, in turn, also means that when stacking, I think my summons would become more powerful. So that just makes sense for this frame. Necros, do I have a potato in you? I do? Not. I don't think I do. Summoner's Wrath, worth putting in. Do I not? No, I do have a potato in you. Oh, it's because this isn't a thinged slot. Okay. Arcane Kamisado. You have very pathetic health, but Arcane Bellicose nonetheless, because I don't have a better option. Summoner's Wrath, again, might as well run it. It's not going to make a huge difference in terms of this frame. And then I can run 6 or less for that slot. Unless, of course, you know, I just took these out. Like, say I did... Boom, that. And... Don't I have a Prime 5 Intensify or something? Where's Intensify? Oh, this isn't the right vitality. I want this one. Where is my other Intensify? Because this isn't a very good Intensify without the other parts of the set. Where the fuck is Intensify? What the hell? Can I just not go on Necros for some reason? Why don't I have an Intensify? Intensify is a mod, right? Am I crazy? Lol, like the 4th result. Yeah, it is. The fuck, do I not have this? Where? No, I have to have it. I swear I have it on other frames. This isn't the only Intensify I have. Why? What? What? I'm freaking confused. Regardless, I guess this gets to stay on there. No. No, it's still not worth having. Blind Rage. Wait, where the fuck is Blind Rage? What is up with Necros? Does it have... What in the hell? Why? I know I have Blind Rage. Why can't I increase ability strength? What the fuck? Where's that Umbral mod? Where is my Umbral mod? What? Oh, wait a minute. So I'm a complete fucking idiot. Get off of there, I don't need you. I was like, where the fuck are my mods? Turns out they're just in other spots. Yeah, Z Intensifies right there. Right there. That's not as good as Umbral Intensify, but for the price. Nah. It's not really particularly worse. So this is 20. Oh yeah, no, they're definitely not the same because that's 25% armor. And if I throw that on, we bump up. No, we don't need that. 6. So now we can go into Vazarin and find something at 12 or less. Or, stop being an idiot and just take the one that we have. My brain is just so fucked right now. Shield cap. Takes health. Either one of these would be good. That's good. That's decent. I don't know if these are good with each other, though. Well, actually, no, it's still pretty decent. I could just take prime continuity off.
Basic continuity back on. Continuity. 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 Where is it? So it's 30% versus 50%, but the difference is not enough. That's still worth, I think, having. Nah. You know what, I think I might just leave it like that. Call it good, because yeah, these are both the expensive ones. This is worth having over melee damage for Necros. Stupid thing is I'm like brain figuring this, and the reality is I'm probably not even going to use the frame much. Yeah, see, this doesn't have a potato in it. Ooh, we can do both steel fiber, though, and we can upgrade vitality, because half of 11, and they round up. So we will take that improvement, just because I can. No good reason not to. Did I ever potato this? I feel like I might have. I don't remember. No, I didn't. And I also didn't put mods in it, and I didn't do a lot of things with this frame. But I also don't know what good a lot of things are. Evade. Well, based on that, I know I want primed continuity on here. Just to make this go from a 10-second duration to 15, just because it's good. And then still have 8 left, but I don't have any formed slots. Or unformed. And blind rage is better to have in that slot. Intensify would be good to have, but this was kind of one of those frames. I wanted it because it was new, and now that I have it, probably not going to use it much. But also not going to get rid of it because why would I? I love how... Okay, I could run Transient Fortitude. I don't really... So that's still going to be the full 14 and a quarter seconds. In exchange for over 200% ability strength, that's... Honestly, that's probably worth it. Cyto 9, I think it looks cool, but I honestly think that might be almost all it has going for it. Octavia. This is a frame that could use some work. I'm sure. Is it potatoed? It is. I don't remember if there's a prime of Octavia. I don't think there is. So I think this is about as good as it's going to get. As far as she goes. Put both of those mods on. Oh, yeah, I've been skipping these, haven't I? Not a big deal. The Arcane Kamisato, why did I auto-lock that? That has... On a clip. That has no reason to be on here. Or does it? Summoned minions. Okay, so hear me. Is the rolling ball considered a summoned minion? If it is, Kamisato might have effect. I'll leave it on there in case it does. What else could I do to make this frame better? I could use a bunch of Forma. Octavia is one of those frames that she is actually quite decent, but she's almost more fun than she is decent. I think I was literally just shooting for ability strength, but yeah, it is more effective than having both intensify and transient fortitude. And this is a little stupid. It's more effective to have blind rage. Just think about that. Ability rage is affected by this frame. Be real nice if I could slip this on here, but I just barely can. Stretch would be good if I could find something more effective on the frame already. Thing is, Nariman is not particularly used by me. Summoner's Wrath, yeah, that's a Matarai symbol, so that's not gonna work. Don't think there's a ton of Nariman ones that are worth putting on, really. I do think I need to redo the appearance on her, though. I don't know what I was thinking, so don't ask. You know, if I had anything back... Wait, auxiliary semi-cloak. Not sure. I will just I will add them back after. Color palette. For now, I think I am gonna stick with my current color palette, which, if you haven't seen the consistency in it, because it is actually extremely consistent. What am I doing right now? Okay, I'm doing that. Why does it not become different until it's a stark difference? We'll do that one to accentuate colors a little bit. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm rebuilding the colors. Like in almost, not anywhere near perfect, but by design, I'm basically trying to kind of one for one with the colors, just making them a bit more bold it may actually wind up being something out of that, because I don't know that I have that particular shade of red purple or red pink. Oh, why did this have to be less? This is an amazing color palette. Wait, are they all discounted? No, it's literally just this one. Why the fuck is this one discounted? I'm so tempted by it. I really need to get Dave to show me how to grind platinum and build a slot for that. Because I do want this. I've wanted this since the start because you get the best range of colors out of anything. Well, I mean, with one exception, and that's classic saturated, which is still better. But, like, eventually I want to get all of these. Especially smoke. Smoke would almost be better just because it gives you such a range of grays. Lotus is decent. Lotus is decent. Honestly, so many of these are just color palettes that I want to have so bad. This being one of the chief ones, just because it's bold and it's just so many colors. Though that matters a lot less now that I actually have a fair bit of color selection. You know, I'm not gonna get this just because it's 15 plat off. That's not enough of a discount for me to pay for it. I'd sooner get like smoke or something because this, like, look at the gradients here. You're talking a massive gradient change. And such, like, even in the blacks, like, you can really see the differences in the colors. Ice I wouldn't mind because it just gives a wide range of the blues. I do notice this particular shade of pink. Where is it? Oh, I think I found it. I think it's kind of... Its bolder variant is from the Infested. Like, you have, like, the Tenno stuff, right? This would also work. No, this is literally... This is literally the color used from the 1002 pack. This would be good and stuff. Can I find the gold? I'm not sure if this is the right metal type for gold. I think this is what they use for gold. It's not cheap to buy all of these, but it is a goal I have because these aren't even all of them. These are just the ones you can buy with platinum outright. There is more than this. Like, this isn't available there. This is not available there. This was from a Nightwave. I think this was from Katir. This was from Katir. This was from Katir. No, this was from not Katir. Prime Resurgence. I think this was Prime Resurgence. This was back in June something, and I can't say no to a palette. I have actually favorited all the blacks out of this just because it's a good range. I don't use it much, the palette much, but I mean, you know, it's colors. This was from the Halloween update, I think. This was available. This I actually had to put a lot of effort into. Epic released a thing for Warframe. If you opened it through Epic, you would get the Pyrus Siandana and the Fire color palette. So I tried and I tried to get it through Steam to get Epic to open it through Steam, and then I wound up installing the game through Epic, opening it once, and then deleting it because I'd rather have it through Steam. It took a bit of effort and a couple hours of downloading and whatever, or a couple hours. I don't know. It took a couple hours to get it figured out, but worth it because I've used this color palette a bunch. And again, I think this has got a darker black than the Pride one. I think it's
well, okay, it's basically the same black, but still. For a while I was on a purple kick, which means I grabbed these ones constantly, and they're good colors, do not get me wrong, but they're just not the current color palette I'm working off of. I'd kind of like to go brighter with it, which unfortunately I don't know that I can if I want to keep a pure, like that specific color combination. The color palette here has some good oranges, a decent selection of greens actually. This has got some good greens. There's actually some decent purples down here, some decent dark. It's wherever they've added red into it that it's not quite what you're looking for, but it's kind of what you're looking for. If you're just starting into the game though, don't spend your plat on this. Yeah, for the 0 people that are just starting into the game that are going to see this, but don't buy this one. You are better off buying this because you get, instead of unlocking, 4 rows, you get a full 5. And they're just more vibrant colors. These are really muted colors. I bought this one for Platinum. This came when I got the Ember Heirloom collection. The rest of these I did not buy for Plat. This came from the summer event, I think. So like you can get color palettes in game without spending platinum, and it's a lot better to do that. At least until you're in the late game and you're looking to find reason to grind platinum like I am. In which case, there's another 19 of them to get. Seriously? 18. Yeah, 19. 19 of these left to buy here. A little more on topic. I don't want to run that. It's not pink enough. I think I might actually have to leave that basic. And I hate doing that, but I just can't bring myself to pick one of the other ones. Transmission should have an almost one-to-one copy of that shade. Yeah, that's a slightly brighter one. Emissive, I'm an example. This is my example. These are example of emissive. Again, it's that fucking pink. Pinky red. Except this one's a little more on the pink side, so I think I can... I think I can just grab that. I do want to double check. Oh, that will work. That appeases me. Yeah, none of them are exactly dark enough, but that appeases me. That makes me happy enough. And then it's got like, I guess it's a green emissive on it? Seriously? Yeah, it is. Dang. Normally you don't get to know the emissive, particularly. Apparently Octavia is not one of those frames. So there's some green here. Emissive is very hard to get like a similar color to, just because of the nature of it. It changes with whatever, and it locks onto whatever you put in last. But this one's nice enough. I think I might go for the vibrant green. Yeah, we'll go with that. So it'll be kind of the... See, as you can see, it's kind of the basic design, like an almost one-to-one of it, but it is more vibrant. It is a little bit better, and this is still the wrong color. Siandana, I will refresh... Oh, I have a Boolean.
on. Oh, this one I got from Twitch. Like these again, I haven't bought any of these at all. This I don't remember where it came from. This I think came from a Nightwave. This is that one that I had to do effort for. This I just got for free. Like it was 1 credit. Credit, not platinum. Credit. This I got because I linked my Twitch account. This I just got for some reason. I stand by this is the best one I have. The Bully or the Broca Prominence is the nicest one here. Mentally, I do always tie it to Twitch though. Octavia has some decent skins. These I don't think you can buy. I think you have to physically buy them. Like you have to spend $7 on you. You don't get to have the option. This one you can spend plat on, so you can get it via in-game. The other ones I don't think you can. I don't honestly know that I would though. I see very little reason that I would pick this, any of these, over the basic. That was not the right button. Okay, very funny, but also I don't like it much. Yeah, no. I kind of like the basic Octavia, to be honest. I really like the noble animations. I'm not huge on the other ones. These again, didn't spend any money on them, just kind of got them for free. With time, you get a lot of the stuff in this game. That's what I have learned. Did I have a death mark shoulder tattoo? What is this from? The one who hunts across worlds. What? I don't remember where I got that from. Auxiliary glow cloak is kind of nice. I could vibe with this, but I feel like it's the wrong color for Octavia. Because she really doesn't strike me as a gray. Also, okay. I did pay for these. The bunny ears. I did spend platinum on these. I used my starting platinum to buy these back in the day because I wanted funny bunny ears. Ephemera didn't buy any of these with platinum. And this one actually makes sense to put on her. Either this one because I feel like it's kind of techy and it matches like having almost screens up in front of her, kind of that DJ vibe. But the waveform, the waveform came from, yeah, no, that doesn't. Might be able to make that work. No, can't. That came again with Ember. The waveform, I mean, literally is from Nightwave. It is the radio one. Now, I think it was this one we went with. Oh wait, no, I'm not looking for. That has no bearing. It's all this, isn't it? So, if we match, this will match the glow cloak, which I might change later. Just it also didn't match the Nightwave, which isn't bad, but it's I personally would shoot for pink. I feel like the pink just makes more sense with Octavia's design, or a nice blue. I think the blue works. I think I might painfully break away from it with this one and run it. I wish I could pick to do the glow cloak as one in the waveform as the other, but unfortunately that's not an option. Sigils. I don't personally tend to run sigils. Are these back sigil? Oh, no, these are shoulder emblems. Shoulder emblems. Again, you get them for free. I don't tend to run these on anything because they don't make sense to, but
And then front and back sigils, you get these from syndicates usually. This one I bought with Ember. This one I'm pretty proud to have. It's the Gilded Clan, which I think our clan is just basic. Mastery rank, it's a nice flex because it reflects your mastery rank, I believe. Yes. The color does not. But I think I'm going to stick no sigils for now. It's just not a big sigil guy. But no, 422, is that enough to... That is enough to level up this one. Sweet. So the next for both of those, I am going to have to grind idle. I gotta grind idle on shards, no! I need 1.5 million of those though first, so be a couple weeks before I need to grind these. It is worth doing because the brilliant because these two abilities specifically allow for last gasp in any of the other things. This one I like physical damage and operator damage increased by 30%. That's nice. I think it was Zeneric. Operator energy. Yeah, that one's pretty decent. Movement speed and void sling distance. Yeah, so Uneru, Matarai are both good, and I think it was Vazarin was good. Vazarin's decent, but Zeneric, that's good. Yeah. That, I think, may have a weird transference between the two. That might be the hang out in your operator for a minute, get the bonus. But I have to double check that. Trying to think. Bobbin, I plan to get the prime version of it. That's why I have like all the quirky stuff on him. Partially. I also wanted something to put these on, and they're kind of corpus design, and he's the corpus frame. You can buy frames, I think, just outright here. I wouldn't recommend it, especially not some of them. Always, like all of these frames, you can get by playing in game. I would recommend going that route. A lot of them you'll just get by playing. It simplifies things a lot. Excalibur, I need to do a rebuild at some point, but yeah. Anyways, I'm calling it there.